Hi there, I'm Annette Carmichael, Regional Contemporary Dance Facilitator for the Future Moves strategy, and I'm talking to you today from Denmark to present some ideas around community engagement for the work Shiver by Danielle Micic. Our ideas that we're offering today are really just some rough concepts for you to consider to start a conversation with you about a customised town-by-town approach for engaging with community. The focus of these ideas is trying to capture those people in your community that dare to see something different. This idea is to not just use dance, but to use visual art forms and film as a way of engaging with a broader population. It focuses on the Ministry of Loss, which is the location that the work Shiver takes place in. The Ministry of Loss is where people go seeking the things that they have lost. And these can be unusual and quirky things, or they can be great tragic stories. So we envisage the possibility of an installation that gets created in your community of old clipboards with old loss notices on them. And each loss notice is made by someone in your community. We set up this Ministry of Loss in a shopping centre, in a park, in some public space where people have a little bit of time to engage, and we facilitate them creating a lost notice that's real to them. And then that lost notice goes into the installation and it builds and builds and builds until we've got 100, 200. The thing about lost notices is that there is a general tendency to read them. When you go up to a lamppost and you see a lost notice for a dog, you always just have a little look. The lost notices would then create an awareness around the tour of Shiver, but more importantly, they would set up thinking around the concept of loss so that when people came to see the work, they would understand that it's set in the Ministry of Loss. Also happening at the same time as the creation of the loss notices is a chance for people to record their answers to particular questions. A large gold chair in which people come and sit and they answer questions like, what makes you shiver? What's the first thing you ever lost? And these stories from your community get edited together and become either something that you follow on YouTube or something that's shown at the start of the performance. It's a way of your community developing its own stories that directly link them to the content of the performance work.